Well, another day, another opportunity. Beautiful day of August 31st, 2022. This day is special because it's Halloween. And I want to make this video on YouTube that has recently lost his life in a car accident. His name is Quintyn Lewis. I just wanted to come on here and make this video something positive for him, make this something good about him, say my favorite memories. Maybe you guys down below can comment your favorite memories with Quintyn. And with that being said, I just want people to remember him as an amazing person, as a person who we go in a room and he would make people smile. Everyone says that, but he truly would. He would go in there and be silly, or if he was having not a bad day, he would listen to his music. He wouldn't harm anyone. He would just do good things because at the end of the day, he was a good person. And my condolences go out to his family, and especially his mother, Yvonne, and his dad, Josh. I just want to say, if you guys need anything, please contact me. One call away. And I just want to say, I am so dearly sorry for everyone who is impacted by this. And it's just sad. This is why you don't speed and you don't drink and drive. This is the consequences. And this is a wake-up call that people needed in St. Louis and around the world. And hopefully people around the world can get this message to stop drinking and driving and stop speeding. I used to go 160 miles. I had a C6 Corvette, 50,000 miles. Freaking fast as hell, 500 horsepower, racing around, bald tires. Tire could have popped, I'm dead. But you know what? God didn't let me do that because he knew I had some with me. And what's sad is I've heard this quote from Steve Harvey. It says, if God doesn't wake you up the next morning, he's through with you. And I don't honestly think that God was through with Quintyn. He had so many things that he could have done in this world. He had so many people that he impacted. If you've seen this, the amount of people at my school, it is unreal. The amount of people that came out to support him, the amount of people that actually cared and loved for Quintyn. And to see how people are acting and loving him, reposting what I post on the fan page, doing all these things. They've raised over $30,000 in less than 24 hours for a GoFundMe. That blows my mind. And I just want to say that I am so thankful for everyone that did that. Some people are saying I did it, but I did not create the GoFundMe. I did the post. But I just want people to know Quintyn was a great person. And he died sadly at 1:20 a.m. on impact on gravelways in St. Louis. And this is why you don't drink and drive or drive fast. And if you guys know, he was only about 20-30 seconds away from home. 20-30 seconds away from life. And you know what? They hit a pothole, tire flew off, dead. He was the only one that died, 6 in the car. But I wrote a couple things down I wanted to talk about and just say how much that he meant to me. And you guys may be asking, why don't I cry? Why don't I cry? It's because all my tears have been cried. And yeah. One thing that I'm always going to remember with Quintyn, out of all the people, I used to go to Lindbergh, and what I remember is freshman year of high school, I had a class with him. I think it was a learning lab. Somehow I was connected with Quintyn, and somehow I think he gave me the idea to make a poster for my dad. My dad's Steve Foster, and people at my school, my dad's really funny. He's really goofy. There's no one really like him. The freaking cars and at Z01, trucks, freaking Mustang, Camaro, Corvette. He loves everything. My dad just puts off a funny vibe to him, just like me. Like, people don't understand me for who I am. And with that funny vibe, it's just like everyone likes Steve. Everyone thought he was a joke. Everyone thought he was a meme, you know? And it's like he gave me this idea to make a poster of my dad. I still have every single poster. The first year was a green one. The second year was a blue one. Last year it was a white one. I still have them. I need to hang them up because Quintyn did help me make those, his idea. And those posters really mean a lot. Now I have to hold on them forever for my dad's sake and Quintyn's sake, because without him I wouldn't make those posters every year for my dad. And my dad's birthday's in February. I don't know what poster I'm going to make for him without Quintyn, but I just want to say Quintyn was a really inspirational person. When it was basketball season, he talked about, oh, I want to go to Kentucky. I want to play for this team. We played for Larry Hughes together. Played for the Flyers. We played for the Flyers high school team. And I remember he would just say, at his own apartment, he'd be like, I've been practicing for 2-3 hours, sometimes 4 hours a day. And I'm like, how do you do that in the heat? Because when I practice, I would go to the YMCA in the morning or at night. I would do that. And I'm like, how do you practice? It's like, because it's what I really want. And past year, I probably may not have been as close to Quinn. I moved to a different school, moved to a different district, moved about 10 minutes away. But you know what? It's okay. I don't want to get into me, but man, another thing I remember is it was a rainy day. We were all playing basketball, and Parker's house is like 5 minutes away, and we all walked to Parker's house. I think we got ice cream or something. We went to Snooks, got chocolate milk, and it's just, we're in the tree house. Everyone's socks were wet. It was just a really good day. But yeah, man, there's so many stories I could tell, so many things, so many road trips to games. My grandma and my Aunt Susie took us to Larry Hughes tryouts. They got us Culvers after. They all liked him, and it's just like, I don't get why he had to die. I don't get why it was so important for God to take him. And I hope we can get something positive out the situation by learning, for telling people not to drink and drive, making sure they don't, having more cops on the road. And, you know, some people don't support cops. I try to support cops. I try to do things right, you know. But Quintyn really meant a lot to us, and I'm probably meant a lot to you if you're watching this video. And I wish I could rumble on, but it's really sad at this point, because when I think of Lindbergh basketball, he's one of the people that comes to my mind. When I think of Lindbergh volleyball, one of the people that come to my mind. And it's just hard to realize that he is not there right now. And that's why I'm trying to do everything in my power to try to do something good for him. I love this pumpkin. I just want Q to rest in peace and know that I hope he can somehow see this video and somehow I made this for you, Quintyn. Actually, Bree helped me on that, and Jerry plus Bree. In this video off, I just want to say, if you struggle with losing someone, I know how it is. I lost my mother, I lost my pet bird, I've lost a lot of things in this life, and what you realize, what it comes down to is the people around you, the memories you make, the things you do, the habits that you create. You know, it's hard. I want to cry right now, but you know what? I'm really good at holding it in. But for all the people that love Quintyn Lewis like I did and cared a lot, share this video. Do something. Share to the GoFundMe. Get something for his mom. Get something for his dad. Do something good for him and the community. Spread the word. I just want to say you are loved. And shout out my friend Quintyn Lewis. I hope you're up there playing basketball. My mom, my bird, her mom, your family, my family. I hope you're up there doing something good, because I know, Quintyn, at the end of the day, you were a good person. You may have you did joke around. You know, we listened to bad music. My dad would say we did some silly things, you know, but that's what all people do. I'm in this video often say, long live Quintyn Lewis. He died, sadly, October 29th at 1:20 a.m., 20 seconds away from his house. This is why it's so important not to drink and drive. Stay positive, stay humble, do not forget to smile. There's always someone who's having a worse day. If you're having a bad day, go to the projects and hang out. Long live Quintyn Lewis. Peace.